Whoop, whoop, what's up, Bearcats? It's Sunday. So you know we're closing out the week with something. And tonight's going to be a replay watch-along of TNA Impact Wrestling. Hope y'all had a great weekend. Hope y'all ready to get a new week started. But let's close out the weekend hanging out, chilling, and just watching some wrestling. Yeah, pal. Whoop, whoop, giggity, giggity. So let's get her started. We'll be doing this at 1.25 times speed. It's just more entertaining that way. Seeing a recap of last week's Impact. Weekend yeet. Yeah, pal. What's up, Gam Wolfers? Good to see you. Whoop, whoop. Hope you're having a great weekend. Giggity, giggity. He's the king, pal. And that was cool of Jeff to kind of do a tribute to Bray Wyatt there. I thought that was a good use of ABC at the show. Yeah, where has Sammy Callahan been? That's another dude. That's a milk carton guy right there. Whoop, whoop. Kick it off with Dark Wendy, pal.
Has returned to TNA territory after what we saw 2 weeks ago at Victory Road live on TNA Plus Sold here in San Antonio. You can relive it anytime on demand on TNA Plus.
I want to read a little bit more about her.
This World Championship came up short, but after the match, Chu, her tag team partner tonight, took down the juggernaut. Strange, frightening friendship that has developed between Wendy and Chu and Rosemary. Felt destruction along the way, especially for the National World Champion. Remember, it wasn't long ago that one of Jordan Grace's open challenges was answered by Rosemary. After the National World Championship, that match was interrupted by Elliott.
Whoop, whoop. What's up, Lab Rat? Good to see you, pal. We're yeeting. And doing it at 1.25 times speed. These shows are more entertaining at 1.25 times speed. And I know I'm mentioning it a couple more times throughout the stream, as well as, part of the closeout. Since the A show has moved to Tuesdays, the NXT watch-along is canceled, and it's being replaced with an HMG After Dark watch-along of episode 3 of the Vince McMahon documentary.
When the system was swarming her, and it was the liaison between NXT and TNA that helped facilitate.
Dude, she's a good babyface champion.
to announce your mystery partner tonight and one of my best friends.
Oh, nice. Sol Ruka. Okay, that's someone who's actually like a featured person on their main show. Dude, Ariana Grace is she's a fantastic performer. Like, she definitely takes after her dad.
Rosemary and Wendy Chu going after Grace and Ruka. This one immediately breaks down into chaos. That's going to be the big question mark here. And this match is not yet officially underway. Our referee Daniel Spencer trying to gain some sort of control. Oh!
Just ask Meltzer. Of course they will. Yeah, like that was actually like, as far as NXT talent goes, that was kind of actually that was a good pick. So I think it's gonna kind of be more like a slow, like they're taking it very slowly. It seems like, but at the same time, they're liking the results they're getting. Both sides.
Pay-per-view and TNA Plus Detroit, Michigan still to come tonight. Joe Hendrick versus the TNA World Champion. We'll join us on commentary. A kick out there by Sol Ruka. In-ring versus will determine the number one contender to the TNA World Title.
Yeah, Rosemary needs like her own story threaded through an episode of NXT.
A huge six-man tag team matchup. From Rosemary to put it away. Kick out by Ruka. Will face Zachary Rex, the former X-Division champion and the former TNA World Tag Team champion. TBC. All that still to come tonight here on Impact. Right. Rosemary, Wendy Chu put the big hurting on Sol Ruka, who desperately needs to get attacked toward Grace. And she great cross body there by Ruka. Wendy Chu got in the ring and trying to take away the tag out with Jordan Grace. Trying and succeeding. Very wisely trying so hard back to their corner. Back to the dangerous place. And it's the corner of Wendy Chu and Rosemary. Rosemary, who's a multi-time Knockouts World Tag Team champion. The most prolific Knockouts World Tag Team champion of all time. So far, so good for Rosemary.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I'm sure it probably was knowing those three together. Damn.
Down by Wendy Chu, the referee admonishing Wendy Chu had a handful of hair. Rosemary is high-face Jordan Grace. Managed to take off the juggernaut. Two in a row.
I see what they were going for with that hot tag spot. It could have been executed and put together just a little bit differently to kind of put Sol in a little bit more peril and make that hot tag a little bit hotter. That's just my opinion.
Excellent athleticism. Ball together from Grayson Roca. First goes Rosemary. Incredible. That could have been a victory. Now, here's where the victory could be.
Nice. Very nice, Lab Rat. Okay. All right, now we're seeing like more worlds kind of collide a little bit because now all of a sudden the system might be getting drawn into this a little bit through Tasha Steeles. I like that finish. That was a good finish. Yeah, so now we're going to see Wendy and Rosemary being associated with the system through this. Is that where this is going to lead?
Thank you for joining me, Frankie. The main event, you'll go one-on-one with Joe Hendry. The winner of that match will be the number one.
Ah, gotcha, Lab Rat. Okay.
Ahead of that.
Gia, let me flip the script and ask you a question. Are you down with the king? The answer to that is yes. I got one more for you. Do you believe in Joe Hendry? The answer to that is no, because I don't believe in Joe Hendry. I beat Joe Hendry once. I'm going to do it again, and this time it's going to be so much sweeter because this time I defeat Joe Hendry and I go challenge for the TNA World Title. And this time,
get me the king of TNA, pal.
J. Drew, Nick Nemeth, live in the flesh, the bell, the ball, the cock of the walk. He gets to see what's in store for his future. And he, just like you, just like Joe Hendry, everybody else will understand.
We believe, pal.
And every tongue must confess and acknowledge Frankie Kazarian as the king of TNA.
Yeah, seeing them on NXT, that'd be fun to. Dude, that'd be great. I'd love that. Get me Laredo Kid versus Dark Gresham. Whoop, whoop.
We saw Jonathan Gresham move victorious in action against NXT's Charlie Dempsey in a technical masterpiece right here on Impact. There is nobody on this planet who can tell the in-ring acumen of the obstacle of Jonathan Gresham, who had seen a little bit of a recovery as a little bit of a separation, a return to form, if you will, from system and not to mention anyone who came in contact with him.
We'll see how this match goes. See if we see any more inky dinky. Not so much a class, bit of a meshing of styles here. Gresham, of course, technically sound style. Flying. And this is the element of Jonathan Gresham. Dude. I'm not. It's funny you compare him to Apollo Crews. Remember that I've talked about this before. Remember that one tag team match I mentioned that I reffed, where I mentioned one of the fans in the crowd yelled, "Someone end this." One of the tag teams was Jonathan Gresham and Apollo Crews. They were one of the teams in that match.
this is, as I mentioned, an X Division showcase. This is what this company was built on.
Yep, it was them versus the Hooligans. Those guys are all buddies who came up and trained together. So it's basically like, okay, let's just all do our shit.
Obviously, some scars still remain from that time. What is Spanish for torpedo top? Because he Laredo Kid trying to get Gresham inside the ring. There's a cover up to the leg by Laredo Kid and a kick out by Jonathan Gresham.
I'll put it to you this way. There's another story I know I've told before about the car ride to Atlanta where it was me, the Hooligans, another large dude, Jonathan Gresham, and Jordan Grace, and how we had to switch on and off who sat on everybody's lap in the back between Jordan Grace and Jonathan Gresham. Yeah, if we tried that again today, that definitely would not work. Especially not in that little ass Kia.
Really bending the spine back of Laredo Kid. Laredo Kid, what's he going to do? Trying to get himself to the bottom of the sit back closer to the center. And Boston. Oh, this is where the build of Jonathan Gresham comes into play.
Dude, I'll never forget the relief I felt when we got to Atlanta, and then Jordan and Jonathan were like, "Hey, we're gonna stay here. You guys can go back without us." It's like, thank fuck. Solely for the room in the car.
Will determine the number one contender to the TNA World title for glory. And now the suplex for Three Amigos.
Get me to Three Amigos, pal.
With a brainbuster shout out to the late great Eddie Guerrero. Robert Owen kick out. You know how important that is to.
All right, that's cool. I like how Laredo Kid kind of made that his own by finishing it with a brainbuster. That's different. I like that.
Quite a bit of punishment here from Laredo Kid. It's going to break the face. Oh, taking away every just dissecting the leg, the knee. On the middle rope. Slides right through. Look at Gresham move. Again, going to the knee. Smash. Smashing the left knee. Laredo Kid into the canvas. Oh, my God. Laredo Kid touching the Gresham.
Hey, you know what? That's an interesting way of making somebody tap out. I like it. I like that finish.
It's necessary this time of year with Bound for Glory looming.
I just wish you would have seen some more of the character development with the ink and whatnot, like, kind of the Jekyll Hyde thing. And we got Santana jumping the Systems locker room. And then we got lights. We have lights. Like literally like shifting, strobing lights. They're going between like red, yellow, green, blue, purple on the Systems locker room door. Like, what the fuck? Get me the treehouse, pal. Whoop, whoop. What's up, Nelson? Good to see you, pal. We're hanging, we're chilling, we're watching Impact at 1.25 times speed. Because watching actual wrestling shows like that, it's funny that it's more fun that way, pal. Yeah, no kidding. He's with Disco, pal. Christmas came early, pal. Whoop, whoop.
From the ABC, it's Wentz, Boston, and Day. Sets a team.
All right, so this looks like a straight up like face versus face match. So basically, we're going to see a bunch of spots and moves, and with no real substance behind them. Whoop whoop! I'm gonna eat some of this pizza. Welcome to Spotomania. Yeah, pal. Whoop whoop.
Shades of what happened at Victory Road between Wentz and Bailey. San Antonio to go as
This will be a fun one at 1.25 times speed, pal.
look at this city little sailboat.
Get me picture in picture, pal.
What would become of it? They discover Robinhood Gold allows others to earn their very liberal rates on idle cash, unlimited deposit bonuses, and handsome retirement matching. They would descend. Hi, I'm Kate Portley, and welcome to the Ford Patriots Buy One, Get One Solar Generator event. Claim the Patriot Power Generator 2000X, and you'll get a free Patriot Power Sidekick with 2 free solar panels. These are 2 of 4 Patriot's newest silent, fume-free solar generators that can power your fridge, TV, and critical devices without ever needing gas. Every American should have the peace of mind that comes from having backup power. Visit 4patriots.com. This deal ends September 30th at midnight.
Gilt has the designers that get your heart racing. Dior, Valentino,
Get me Patriot solar panels, pal.
Prices are yours at up to 70% off, but only if you act fast. Because 1 second they're here, and the next they're gone. Designer sales at up to 70% off. Shop Gilt.com today.
Your cardiovascular health impacts everything. When you support your blood pressure, you feel more energy, more stamina, more you. Super Beats by Human is a game changer for cardiovascular health support. From our leading heart shoes to our heart powder, Super Beats ingredients help support nitric oxide production, healthy blood pressure, circulation, and heart-healthy energy. Normal blood pressure nearly 2 times more effectively than diet or exercise alone. When you choose Super Beats, you are choosing a scientifically developed and plant-based way to support your cardiovascular health.
Beats, get me Dwight Schrute, pal.
Number 1 doctor, pharmacist, and cardiologist recommended beat brand for heart health support. Get a free month supply plus free shipping.
Get me Schrute Farms, too.
Let's play Bob's Dead Tuna Cook. I've got 4-piece bedrooms in the hottest styles, like my best-selling mid-century bedding, my farmhouse cover, chevron detail, my trendy tree box, and my stylish solitude. All with multiple finishes and upholstered options. That's 14 4-piece bedrooms for how much? Spin that wheel. Just $7.99 each. When it comes to choice Bob's, always beats the competition. See how much you can save when you dare to compare. In store at mybobs.com.
My Bobs, pal.
Texas and cheering. 6-man tag team matchup continues. It's the Exhibition champions, Paul Mike Bailey, Kushida, and Lee Hunslater up against Zachary Wentz, the former Exhibition champion in the ring right now. Hunslater, Wentz teaming with the former TNA World Champion champions, the NBC. Great job by Ace Austin. Lee Hunslater back down. Control that.
That was a little confusing.
Showtime in the corner. Going up top. Oh, the working run off the top. What did it be? Does he have it? Able to roll through on that. Kick by Benny. Down goes Kushida. Over that still to cuts off. Rope between the commentary by the TNA World Champion Nick Nemeth as Joe Henry battles Frankie Kazarian.
Nikki!
World Champions also speaking of something. The former champion, Alexander, later on tonight, so Australia Reckless will go one-on-one with Zion. For Zion, one of the newest Americans, playing with her team. All right, countdown, we are taking up. Victory Road was one of the he's right now doing a great job of analyzing everything that's going on. Like, to focus. Bailey. The kick out. Great job making the save there.
Oh, yeah, this is a total spot fest, pal. I mean, that's kind of what you got to expect these kind of matches. You're not looking like people who are actually trying to convince you they're trying to win. It's just like, hey, let's do a bunch of cool shit, and then somebody goes over.
You said before the break that every man in this matchup is either a one-man exhibition title or well, this man, Leon Slater, the only man who can't say that. I know for a fact this TNA kid in the United Kingdom, he wants the exhibition championship. Absolutely. Besides that, culture. If you ask me, it's not a matter of it's a matter of what with Leon Slater. To the inside, there goes Benny, there goes Austin. Oh, takes out the MNC. Teamwork. But now Leon Slater.
Now that's like not taking anything away from that athleticism. It's impressive and fantastic. It's okay. How do you convert that into a coherent, logical match where you try to convince the crowd you're trying to beat the other guy and win, instead of just like, hey, look at all this cool shit I can do. For what it was all right.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's have it.
Okay, I need to talk to you. Come on. Cousin, I need to talk to you.
What? What? You got something to say? Speak.
Making all the wrong choices, man. I don't understand what's gotten into you.
You don't. Of course, you don't understand. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of the people. And I am sick of failure.
You're not a failure. You just gotta listen to the right people, and this is not the right person to be listening to.
Who the hell do you think you're talking to? And who the hell do you think you are? Look at this. Look at this. We are winners. This is what champions made of in this. This is pathetic. But you know what? If you think otherwise, why don't you prove it in the ring?
I don't walk away from family. I don't walk away from a fight. This might not be the best choice to make, but you're on. I'd be happy to punch you right in the mouth and do it for the people.
Move along, Weasel. Let's get back to this workout, huh, Jake? Forget about that. Let's go. Come on.
This could kind of be an interesting story if they do it right with Jake Something, Diener, and Hammerstone, where basically kind of have Jake Something, the man in the middle, Diener is the angel on his shoulder, Hammerstone's the devil on his shoulder. And he's kind of go from there.
No. I'm playing my world. I like to do it. Week after week, month after month, no matter how hard it takes. I'm gonna make each of you feel my agony. I want you! Until there's nothing left, I will fear. No! Because I am the nastiest ever.
Dude, I'm liking the Santana vignette.
Let's get it.
Get me safe, pal. Yeah, Wade Keller do a Hammerstone impression. That'd be funny. Not good Santana promo in that he's kind of like he's a baby face with an edge to him who's kind of been pushed to the brink. Get me Lei Ying Yi. Yeah, pal.
Here in the Emphasis Zone in San Antonio, Texas, Lane Lee. We've been looking forward to this for some time as a diverse mixed martial arts background in Muay Thai, kickboxing, Taekwondo, Kung Fu.
All right, so a total get over match.
In school and has turned that into such an incredible skill set in MMA and in professional wrestling. Turned it into a hell of a career. So all this to say, basically, if there's anything on the human body she can hit you with, she can do it. Arriving on the scene here in TNA at a this Saturday from Bound for Glory, October 26th live on pay-per-view and TNA Plus Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird visual. Like Jake looking so much smaller next to Hammerstone.
major knockout. It's fitting.
Rolls to the outside.
Lee is not intimidated here whatsoever.
Ali dives back inside.
He's still at strong confidence.
The shoulders went high into the face. Perhaps an desperation. He was wrong. I don't want to try. Lee on the canvas.
This has actually been a decent match. Like you got the other chick actually like playing up the heel and getting some dirty shit in. If you're trying to build Lee as a like fight from behind, come from underneath babyface, this is a good match to kind of establish that. Or at least set the foundation for that. Dude, Nelso, I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, I was totally feeling Nightwolf vibes. So, yeah, it's basically Katana versus Nightwolf. Like, yeah, Katana versus a female Nightwolf. Dude, we're totally on the same page with that, pal. Dude, is the crowd actually chanting, "We want Nightwolf"? Whoop, whoop, yeah, pal. Dude, it sounded like that's what they were chanting.
I'm so sorry. I let the team down. Don't apologize. You're in the most competitive division in professional wrestling. Sky's the limit for you. One piece of advice: chin up, chest out, keep coming forward. You're the future of this division.
Not good little backstage follow-up to that six-man match.
Right now, the ABC in all black. There's a reason for that. There's a reason we chose this. We're mourning. We are mourning the loss of our world champion. Just suck. If it would do one thing, if we would have lost them, we lost them to a crooked system, a system that continues, bends, and breaks the rules to get whatever they want. Some you're right. You have that rematch.
Dude, that was the same thing that went through my head now. So, like, chin up, tits out. That was a horrible Tony Storm impression.
We were coming for the TNA World Tag Team titles. We will probably be okay, well, just so you know, nothing will stop this party train. Nothing. That's all. Choo, 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 choo. That's new. Chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it. That's new. That's a new step. Okay, yeah, I respect it. I can't do nothing but Lord, you really did. My bad.
All right, I like that little interaction between ABC and the Hardys. Like, I want to see more between them. Like, have ABC visit the Hardy compound. But don't like have it be like a, you know, like you kind of have that tension in there throughout the entire time. Like, okay, this could turn into a fight at any point, but it never does. It's just the Hardys giving ABC a tour of the compound while in like Broken and Brother Nero gimmicks. Yeah, like that could become like its own special attraction.
Said a lot of questionable things the last few months. I've done a lot of questionable things the last few months. I'll tap out too.
Yeah, agreed, Gam.
I've been keeping a secret. Before Victory Road, I didn't believe. No. That was because I didn't believe Joe Hendry believed in Joe Hendry. Truly, in his heart, in his soul, believed that he could go on to be TNA World Champion. Well, hopefully now he does too. Because he got the best Josh Alexander at Victory Road. He got the toughest fight I could bring. And guess what? I went out. Standing in this ring right now, I'm getting a flood of emotions. In this ring, with these three legends on the canvas, man, it makes me think
like this evolution of Josh Alexander, like this, I think this is the best he's ever been as a character.
The world in front of amazing fans, just like you here in San Antonio. I had a friend, somebody I respect more than anybody in the world, somebody who bleeds TNA. He's the lifeblood of TNA. He came to me and he tried to talk some sense into me, and that's something that's been eating away at me ever since. So if it's the last thing I do, I'm going to handle this right now. Eric Young, please come down here.
Ooh, this could be interesting. Yeah, that is a pretty sweet shirt.
Here I am. And you know what? This is what I've got to say. Ladies and gentlemen, the real walking weapon.
Although I smell a swerve coming, bro. Which honestly, it really should happen because that's how. Because that would actually like that would add a lot of heat to it.
And nobody personifies it better than you do. Lifeblood, then you're the heartbeat, and then it feels so good to have you back. The real you. The real you. It took you a little bit, and I'm
so glad that this could become a pivotal moment in your life. It could be something that some of the guys in the back could look. They saw me going the wrong way, and like a man, you said it. I went out on my shield. Joe Henry believed in himself. I believe in Joe Henry just like these people do.
Dude, this is a good segment.
He's going the wrong way. And I'm so glad that you decided to listen to what I said. You did not go down the wrong path. These people are better. TNA will be better because of it. I love you.
Although you can kind of smell the Josh Alexander. He's going to beat the fuck out of Eric Young and leave him bloody. Like, you can kind of smell that coming a mile away.
I'm just so thankful that I have you in my life to realize what really matters. Thank you.
I feel good moment here. Gee, Impact showing hell of a change of heart from a walking weapon. I mean, I'm surprised to see it for a second there. The respect overall between two of the best here to ever lace up a pair of boots. No doubt about that. Oh, that phone! See,
Okay, maybe not bloody, but we saw the turn. We saw the attack coming. All right, and Macklin running in makes sense. Like, they've kind of established the the respect between Macklin and Young. And then of course having the two young guys who Josh Alexander got in the ear of show up to back him up. All right, that's good. That's good story development. That's good storytelling right here. And it's pretty much confirmed Macklin's babyface now. Yeah, that was a good follow-up. That was a really good follow-up. I'm glad they did that, Nelso. Like, hey, we put a breadcrumb out and we followed it up next week. I know, that's kind of crazy to see in a wrestling show. All right, and that's the end of part one. Let's go to part two, pal. Let's get her to 1.25 times speed. Yeah, pal. Whoop, whoop. Here's one thing that TNA actually does very well, I think, compared to most other wrestling companies, is that while they keep their stories kind of separate and it's not very often you see worlds collide, but at least they advance each individual story each week for the most part. Whether it's, a small step forward, a medium step forward, or a large step forward, at least the stories advance each week. Whoop, whoop. Did I screw up and get the wrong? Oops, my bad. I clicked the wrong one. I'm dumb. My bad, gang. Hold on, we'll get this right. Oh, wait, nope. All right, I got to change things up a little bit because apparently part 2 is part 1 in this thing.
I don't know if you know this, but I myself have surgery. So I know it's serious business and this can be a dangerous place. So I think you should take some time, focus on your health.
All right, so we got Santino and Steph DeLander backstage, pal.
Do you need another assistant?
Please, what are you still doing every game?
Yeah, blame it on Don Stevens, pal. All right, that's actually a good way to keep Steph on TV while she's hurt. Have her be Santino's assistant. That's a good idea. I like that shit. Like, those are the kind of things you should be doing with injured wrestlers to keep them on TV and keep them, you know, hot. Get me Heather Reckless versus Zaya Brookside, pal. Dude, when I first saw that promo picture of Zaya Brookside and, you know, in a cowgirl outfit, I was wondering, is that like an Easter egg for Fallon Henley to show up? Yeah, dude, exactly, Lab Rat. Is that like a Easter egg or a teaser for Fallon Henley to show up and make an appearance or something?
The kind of position holds here.
Like, just based on that, I'm expecting a Fallon Henley run-in.
It's fun here at the expense of Zaya Brookside. And it's not going to stand for that type of shenanigans. Oh, come on. And Brookside was the one having fun.
What happened to respect in pro wrestling? They went out the door.
Whoop, whoop, yeah, pal.
Little Texas two-step.
was the cover and a kick out. We're going to be on the road tomorrow. Join us in Spartanburg, South Carolina for 2 nights of TNA Impact, the 27th.
All right, this match is showing me that Xia Brookside, as far as when it comes to work and character, she gets it. Like, she gets it.
2 nights of TNA Impact, November 8th and 9th. Thanksgiving weekend, so don't celebrate with me, apparently. Join us for WrestleCon. We will be on the Turning Point on TNA Plus in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, November 29th.
We're here from Brooks kick out at 2.
And we round out 2024 in Atlanta, Georgia. We're going to be live for Final Resolution on TNA Plus at Center Stage on December 15th.
What I tell you, taking special interest in Heather Reckless.
We're not going to talk about this by elements.
Good character work. Good character work, pal.
It's the personal concierge impressed by what I see in Heather Reckless.
Oh, what if the swerve is Xia Brookside turns heel and she ends up going with Ash by Elegance? You know, seeing Ash come out here, kind of dressed up like, a cowgirl too. Ooh, Heather needs to work on those kicks in the corner. Like, you can get more out of putting more into doing less kicks instead of just rapid fire kicks.
Showed up at Target Coast in January, didn't have a contract. You know, the ultimate excitement from all the showing and earned herself a contract here in TNA in a very short amount of time. She was able to challenge for the Knockouts World Championship, so she earned it.
Oh, man. Expected earning it. It sure keeps me warm. All that shit brings you, all that gold it brings you. Oh, what it does it?
Brookside, cover, shoulders down. Oh, and a kick in. There was someone old, like an Eric Young, who tried to get Josh Alexander to not go down the wrong path. Clearly, the walking with him with shows and games, but still, no one's getting in the ear of Heather Reckless except for Ash by Elegance, and that's the personal concierge.
Trying to put this one away.
Setting up for broken wings.
Dude, whose hair is that at ringside? Like, dude, that's a fucking giant ass chunk of hair. Who's it? When the fuck did that happen? Oh, extensions. Okay. But yeah, dude, that's a huge ass fucking chunk of hair. But thankfully the announcer said, "Oh, they're Heather Reckless's extensions." Okay, that at least that does kind of clear it up. Bro, there's 2 giant ass chunks of hair. Another one on the ramp. What the fuck?
Well, she should be focusing on Heather Reckless. She finally is.
Yeah, like, Xia's a fantastic worker. Like, she knows how to actually like improvise and work on the fly. But then again, Obviously taught by her dad, who's one of the best. World star. Good hair budget, pal. All right, well, we didn't get the swerve I was expecting. It's Joe Hendry versus Kazarian, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Concierge, my feet are killing me.
Listen,
Little.
it's on the way. Can you get over here? I have a masseuse waiting at the hotel. Would you hurry up?
I did the Riverside Air.
Yeah, I saw it.
But I would
Look, you look reckless. I mean, listen, there's definitely something. You got moxie. You got panache. But look at you. I mean, you're a mess. But there's something about you. You're missing elegance. But I think we can help you. First of all, this. What is this? We don't need this. What? I think we got some ideas for you. Are you ready? It's ready.
my feet.
Oh, okay. So they actually acknowledged in a backstage promo that was Heather Reckless's hair extensions. Okay, cool. That actually fit into the story. It's like, nah, and then had the concierge say, nah, fuck this shit. Let's get you hooked up. Yeah, they definitely got a good hair budget, pal.
Next Thursday at 8 Eastern on TV.
Get me the wanted man, pal. Oh, God. Whoop, whoop.
Come bound for glory. Joe Hendry versus Frankie Kazarian. Who is going to challenge the one and one of the most prestigious prize in TNA wrestling? By all means. Join us. Making it in the front row seat just like Frankie Kazarian did in the main event match with Victory Road. Hey, Ricky Roby and Sean, what do you think?
I just brought the greatest prize in pro wrestling.
Get me Hendry, pal.
What do you think, especially against Victory against Josh Alexander, Victory Road?
Absolutely. You know where you this kid right here's got something special. I'm rooting for him. I know the possibility of this pick up that confidence. But how do you see this in the business? Sometimes one little spark is all it takes to take it all over.
Go ahead, feel that. That's enough.
To make it.
What do you think about calling something King 13?
In this business to stand out.
Whoop, whoop, yeah, pal.
He's got to do something. He's got to do something. I think he just runs the plays, but he hasn't quite made it to the absolute gold circle of this business and be full-time TNA World Champion.
I didn't know that is so focused on Frankie Kazarian. Returning here. It's hard to make. Oh, wait, that's right. That's right. That's right. Right.
Someone wasn't helping.
Oh, thank goodness. You know, since I didn't get to talk, I thought maybe I could help out and I could be Frankie Kazarian's ring announcer. San Antonio, do you think I should introduce Frankie Kazarian? Well, Frankie, I know you think this is a trick, but I promise. A championship contender. I promise.
Oh yeah, that's always great, man. Gotta get the crowd all riled up, man. Get right in their faces and get them going.
From Spy Kids. He is Puss in Boots. And I know you're thinking you're the king of TNA, but I'm looking at that site right there, and I'm thinking that you're not the king of TNA.
Good pre-match promo there. I mean, like, it's been said for years how much Frankie Kazarian looks like Antonio Banderas. So why not throw it in a promo? And Hendry's the perfect guy to do it.
Just getting started here with some mandatory implications. This match continues.
Are the liners on those bird dogs?
Give me picture in picture, pal.
Even Pinocchio to sell these things.
The best part about Bird Dog's built-in liner is that comfort on your man parts.
Do you even have a...
I'm a guy. I've got guy parts. Well, I can still rub up on stuff.
Guild has the designers that get your heart racing. Dior, Valentino, and more. Insider prices, new every day. The looks you want.
Whoop whoop, yeah, pal.
At up to 70% off, but only if you act fast. Because 1 second they're here, and the next they're gone. Designer sale.
Oh, dude, Frankie's winning that one, man.
Today.
Even with Joe's Island Roots, he ain't beating Frankie's Delicious Tan. That ain't happening, pal.
When you support your blood pressure, more you. Super Beats by Human is a game changer for cardiovascular health support. From our leading heart chews to our heart powder, Super Beats ingredients help support nitric oxide production, healthy blood pressure, circulation, and heart-healthy energy. The clinically studied grapeseed extract in our heart chews even helps promote normal blood pressure nearly 2 times more effectively than diet or exercise alone. When you choose Super Beats, you are choosing a scientifically developed and plant-based way to support your cardiovascular health. Super Beats by Human, the #1 doctor, pharmacist, and cardiologist recommended beet brand for heart health support. Get a free month supply plus free shipping on all bundles at superbeats.com.
Let's step to my competition similar sectional. Take it away, Lou.
Show me 3 power reclining seats.
Whoop whoop, what's up, Darkside Caster? Good to see you, pal. Hope you had a great weekend. Always a pleasure to see you. Giggity giggity whoop whoop.
Now show that price. $24.90 versus $17.90.
How you been, pal?
When things go sideways, will you be prepared? This is about peace of mind. Get your solar generator and free panel at 4patriots.com.
Actually had a really good Sunday, man. Had a really good Sunday, pal. Nice. Very nice. You got to rest on that 7th day, pal.
26 live in Detroit to challenge our guest on commentary.
The longer this goes, the weaker those kickouts are from Joe Henry, the more the clock is ticking for him. Kaz has him going right now.
No. The only thing that happens is that I do not believe in Joe Henry. So,
you talk the trash. You're running up when you were just dictating the pace, and this crucial time for Joe Henry to strike.
straight good. Here on Kazari. Here's the moment. Look, on the gas pedal.
There's where he feeds off that crowd. I'm telling you, as long as he doesn't take too much time acknowledging them, feed off them, use them.
He's got all his focus on Frankie Kazari.
Oh no, call for it. It's a time for the standing ovation.
Dude, that's awesome how Joe Hendry somehow managed to take like the "We Will Rock You" beat and then kind of turn it into like a have that be like like that triggers the crowd to start chanting "We Believe."
Wonder if Eddie hooked both legs just now. Maybe could have got him down for 3. You got to remember that fatigue setting in was being down.
twice. This time it could earn the number one contendership. Look at
Good match so far, but again, it's too long for TV. It's more like a pay-per-view or a house show match.
You can tell what this means to them.
Oh, dude, Joe Hendry is creatively, he's brilliant. He's absolutely brilliant. I'm with you on that one, Gam.
Anyone ever inadvertently passed the torch to somebody with their own move before? This is now his adopted instantly.
Dude, and the fact that he's actually like that Joe Hendry's working the ankle lock into his arsenal after beating Josh Alexander with it, like I like that. That makes sense. Like that makes so much sense. Like, hey, I beat this dude with his own finisher. I'm gonna incorporate it into my arsenal. Who wouldn't do that if this were real?
Absolutely not. I love it. I'm rooting for him. I feel it. I get shivers up and down my arms when his entrance comes out. But I am.
Ooh, that looked a little rough.
Are you worried about seeing everything Candace has done?
Looked like it might have been a positioning timing thing.
Feeding off of them. So either way, they both have their positives and negatives. But right now, here's what it comes down to. He doesn't act like it, but he's got some strength in there. You can see it in those moves, launching someone out to the floor. It'll take just a little bit. Smart move by the kid.
Inside.
Get me brass knucks, pal.
There's no instant replay. Oh! Come on. The contender like
What's he doing? Oh, come on. What is it?
I don't think I've ever seen this done before where the champion shows the referee, hey, the guy who you just counted as the winner, he cheated, and here's the proof. I don't think I've ever seen that finish before. And then they restart it. Yeah, agreed, Lab Rat. And then from here on up until Bound for Glory, like Kazarian should be going after Nemeth. Like that should be his target.
Has implications for Bound for Glory, not to mention the complete disrespect and disregard for the rules. I'm sick to my stomach. I'm ordering this match by the power invested in me to restart.
All right, and at least they got Santino out there to do it because he actually has the authority to do so.
Pinfall here could be the last.
Off of the rope.
Clothesline. You control now. Win the match to the ring. Let's fight for glory.
And that you're absolutely right.
Your fight.
That shot with the brass knuckles. And it just saw the beginning of the end for Joe Hendry.
And by the way, and this might just be blonde and inevitable here. It looks like he barely get to his feet. He needs some kind of strike, one last little shot. Oh, this might be slow, brutalizing. But you know what? Following the rules.
Respect the badge. See, I got it right here.
Let's go, Joe.
It is
Standing ovation. The main event at Bound for Glory will be Nick Nemeth defending the World Heavyweight title against Joe Hendry. No shenanigans, pal. Yeah, pal. Prediction: Nemeth turns heel and a lead up to it with Bradshaw being the catalyst. And then Joe Hendry goes over. So, yeah, good impact. Decent impact, pal. Now, we could have condensed some of the matches, got some more vignettes and stories in there, but we'll do that with the punching up tomorrow night when we do the Impact Attack along with the Raw Watch-Along. And we're changing things up a little bit. Bearcats in the house. Yeah, pal. We're changing things up a little bit on Tuesday. Since A show's moving to Tuesday, we're canceling the NXT Watch-Along, and then we're doing HMG After Dark. Yeah, pal. Part 3 of the Vince McMahon documentary Tuesday night. AEW on Wednesday. HMG After Dark on Thursday. Part 4 of the Vince McMahon documentary. And then, of course, SmackDown on Friday. HMG After Dark on Saturday. Part 5 of the Vince McMahon documentary. As, of course, always check out all the great content on HMG and Russo's brand. Channel Attitude, RBV, Monday Locker Room, Friday Locker Room, Stevie Richards, Next Level Wrestling Review, Smack Attack, I Like It Raw, Light the Fuse. Check it all out. Hope you have a great rest of your night. We'll see you tomorrow. Much love. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, pal.